Hey, welcome to this week's video. As we get into the final couple weeks of the season, this is where we start talking about playoffs, right? We've always defined 7 as the magic number. So that means we have 3 people that have 7 wins, so it's the official, unofficial entry into the playoffs. And we have 2 that have 7 losses, so it's the official, unofficial push to the dumper. So that means 7 of us are vying for 3 final spots. The odds aren't in our favor, but it's a good time now to discuss it. I got the whiteboard here. It's empty, but we're going to fill this up and we're going to talk what it looks like in different tiers for the playoffs coming up. Disclaimer, no Steve Kornacki. It's a little raw right now, a little rough, so sorry. But let's get into it. Let's start going into the tiers. Okay, so as we talk about, let's start with the easiest 3 for the playoffs. They're all 7-3. Remember, our goal at the end of the day is to get to 7 wins, right? So once you get to 7, that's pretty much the safe spot. So Samby, Adam, and Kara have all hit 7-3. So right now, let's just pin them into the playoffs. As we look at who they got left to play, Samby's got Dana, Sam J, Adam, and Katie. Her total is 19 and 17, right? Adam's got Sam J, Eric, Sam B, and Kara, 23 and 13. It's a really tough one because you've got Sam B and Kara. So it's really good that you got the 7 wins because this isn't looking good to pick those up there, right? Kara, 20, 15 and 1. Bob, JB, Eric, and Adam. One thing that we are seeing as we start to come through, Sam J, Eric, you are in the battle, right? You know, Sam J has got both Sam B and Adam in back-to-back weeks. Not looking good. And Eric, again, in back-to-back weeks later on, going through there. So right here, easiest. These guys are making the playoffs. Let's talk about tier 2. Tied 2. This tie that we have is going to be absolutely devastating to some people, especially since our paths have traveled exactly the same. Right, we're both 5, 4, and 1. That's not going to be good for others because this tie is going to be the tiebreaker later on in the year. So there's going to be someone who doesn't make the playoffs simply because of this tie. So you're welcome, folks. And if you look at what's coming up ahead, it mirrors almost the same. Again, I have Eric, Kara, Kyle, Travis, and he has Meredith, Bob, JB, Eric. So we play again, which can only mean we're going to tie again. So it's 19, 16, 1, 18, 71. It's right along the lines. But if you look, right, like we're 4th and 5th place, right? Like that's where we are in this thing. So this stays true. Eric, again, really tough path for Eric. We're going to show this later on. But Eric, good luck. But this is tier 2, tie 2. This tie will definitely mess a ton of things up coming up in this league. Okay, so now we're on to tier 3. The Havners or the Have-Nots. I know you really can't see that, but it's a funny joke. I'm going to give you a moment to pause, to laugh. I'm going to do it again. The Havners or the Have-Nots. So Meredith and Sam J are both 5 and 5, right? Technically, Meredith is in the playoffs at 6. Sam J is not at 7th, right? So that's where we're at. Meredith has Kyle, Travis, and Dana. Sam J has Dana, Sam B, and Katie. So it's 17, 18, and 1 to 17, 19, and 17. It's right there. But folks, holy smokes, do we have a brewing of an epic showdown. Week 14, it's the Havners against each other in what probably could really be, if you break this down, that could be the playoff spot, right? 6th, 7th, that could be it right there. That matchup could determine who gets in there. And Meredith, as a guy who's gone against Sam a lot in the playoffs and has lately been on the wrong side of things, and there's a reason why I'm not holding a belt right now, and Sam is, you've got to win this matchup so I can cruise into the championship, right? Don't want to see this guy in there. Sam J, I love you. You're one of the best. Can't have you in the playoffs. Okay, bud? So, Meredith, win this. Get in. Put him into the Bob bracket. So there it is. Tier 3. The Havners or the Have-Nots. Okay, so here we are again. Tier 4 is the Harvey Bowl 12. Not that it's been 12 times since we've been in this situation, but, just got to put some numbers on the end of there. So now that we start looking at the next grouping of people, we got Bob and Dana both at 4 and 6. Critical, right? So Bob's got Kara, Kyle, and Travis coming up. Dana's got Sam B, Katie, and Meredith. All kind of, manageable. Oh my God, what do we got again? Just like the Havner Bowl, we got the Harvey Bowl, right? Dana and Bob play each other in week 14, which could really determine not just if they sneak into the playoffs, but if they get a first round bye and not have to play for the dumpers. So it is critical because right now, as it stands, I skipped somebody. There is somebody that goes right here. So this is, 8, 9, 10, right? So how it goes. So we're really talking about not just the playoffs, but avoiding that dumper. So here we are, right? Again, we got some good week 14 matchups, which ironically we have buys in that week, which is terrible, right? Especially I think the Buffalo Bills have a bye. That's a tough one. So that's tier 4, Harvey Bowl 12. Good luck. One of these two, let's just put it out right here right now. Let's just put it out here into the world right now. At 4 and 6, you can only lose one more, and you two play each other. One of you two are not making the playoffs. So if you both win out and you come to this one, gonna have to make a decision. Dinner table discussion, kid vote. Come on, Bod. You know it's right. Welcome to Tier 5. Yeah! Hope you like taking shots out of toilet-shaped trophies. Yeah! Travis and Katie are both 3 and 7. Yeah! And here's a story, right? Right off the bat. We're going to make this absolutely clear. 7 wins gets you into the tournament. 7 losses doesn't. You're both at 7 losses. You're both not right there. But what makes it even better, you're playing each other right away. So right away, you're looking to put the nail in the coffin. Because at 7 losses, you may sneak in. If you can ride the wave, at 7-7, you can get there. Right now, whoever loses this, just buckle up and get ready for the hope you like taking shots out of toilet-shaped trophies. So Travis, you have Katie, Meredith, Bob, and JB. And Katie, you have Travis, Dana, Sam J, Sam B. Katie, you have 19 and 17. Travis, can I tell you something? You have the easiest path. 17, 18, and 1 is actually the easiest path to anything. And here you are at 3 and 7. Praying to God you have to win this matchup for all this to matter. You lose this, doesn't matter. It's garbage. You win this, you actually have you have the inside track to kind of maybe sneak that 5th or 6th seed and to be somebody dangerous in the playoffs. But you lose to Katie this week. Yeah, you are taking shots out of toilet-shaped trophies. So, tier 6 is the maybe should stop watching portion. So, Eric, maybe you pause and then you watch Katie. Katie tells you when you can come back in. So let's give a moment for Eric to walk out of the room. So Eric really should have finished in the tier 4, right? 4 and 6. He belongs in that area where he just, he can make it in, but he's on the cusp. Uh, Eric, however, has the worst possible path to the playoffs. Let's break it down. JB, Adam, Kara, into the playoffs. The combined record is 24 and 10. Holy crap! Like literally by like 5 matchups, 5 games, is the difference, right? Like no one by far has the hardest path to get into it. Not saying it's not possible. Not saying that like he can't do it, but yikes, yowza. And then if he does, you know who's gonna get screwed by the tie? Absolutely screwed. It's this guy. Can we just admit it? This guy is going to finish somehow at 7-7, and he's like, boom, I'm there, right? And somehow he's going to be the 7th seed because JB and him are going to be 7-6-1, and just going to sneak in by that time. Like this is the one that hurts the most, breaking it down. So, Katie, you can bring him back into the room at this time. Eric, yeah. Good luck. Well, there you have it. Now we're getting into the final third of the season. Things are starting to shape up, and Eric has quite the uphill battle yet again into the league. So good luck, Eric. I gotta beat you, man. It's just tough, right? It's just tough. I gotta crush you. It's just it's just what it is. Nothing personal, but it's definitely personal. So look, I've kept a lot of outside noise out of these videos, right? It's always been just about the fantasies of the footballs, and I want to take a moment to tell everyone that it's okay to not be okay. There's a lot going on, and sometimes fantasy can be the welcome escape, and sometimes it just adds to the problems of everything. And I want you to know that I am your ally. I am here, and that no matter what, we are together, and we'll get through this like we always do. We're a family, and I'm the crazy uncle that shows up once a year at Thanksgiving and makes a scene. Except I do it about 4 to 6 times during a year in these videos. And yeah, if you need anything, just talk. Just say, hey, I'm not okay. I'm struggling. You want to vent, right? I read a book called The Odds Principle, and they talk about the line, right? Where is the line? And sometimes we dip below the line. And it's okay to dip below the line. You can dip below the line with me and really just go at it. And I won't take it personal. We'll be better. I will say, things will be different. And we'll be okay. And enough of that. Hey, I'll see you every week, forever. This is a constant, right? If you ever watch Lost, one of my favorite episodes is The Constant, having something that roots us where we are, when we are. The constant is, I will see you on the Fantasy Gridiron. And as Bob said, beating Eric is always a good one.